Greetings Spartans, FiOth here, and in today's vid we're gonna go over the Skap Slag perfect gear sets, the material itself and how it can be acquired. So in case you were wondering how you can get your hands on the new crafting material, you get it from everywhere. You get it from red chests, you get it from story progression, you get it by completing labors. All the time you're getting Skap Slag and you get tons of it, so you can upgrade a lot of gear. Throughout your adventure, you're gonna definitely stumble upon a lot of this stuff, so it would be a good idea to just hoard it up to a certain point until you have access to different crafting sets. So throughout your journey, the unlocking progression of additional crafting recipes will progress pretty much like it would in a new game. As you move forward in the game, specific items will become craftable, and sometimes there are criteria related to this, and other times you just have to make story progression and you will be able to craft new armor, new talismans, and so on and so forth. For example, the breastplate of the traveler and the pauldron of the ancients here will become available after you complete specific side quests that are related to killing said enemies and supposedly initiating their labors. In reality, the game considers that you've already completed those, so as soon as you talk to Sindri, not Brock but Sindri, you will be able to craft them. When it comes to talismans like the Eternal Fury Plus that you see here and the Unbound Potential that you see here, they will just become available as you move forward. So there was a standard version of the Talisman of Eternal Fury in New Game, and now New Game Plus you get the red version, the Skap Slag version, that's the perfect form supposedly. Gain Rage Burst also has a passive effect that increases the amount of rage, and so on and so forth, just like the original, but here you require Skap Slag and of course larger amounts of Hack Silver to craft and upgrade it. Also note that there are enchantment sockets in most of those Skap Slag related talismans, and as you upgrade them you will be able to get additional slots to use them in order to increase the talisman's overall effectiveness. So if I craft this Talisman of Eternal Fury, you can see it here, I will be able to upgrade it, and upgrading it with Skap Slag and Hack Silver will increase its enchantment slots by 1, taking it to the 8+ level in the process. So I upgraded, and now to upgrade it again I just need more Hack Silver. I don't have as much Hack Silver because I, well, wasted most of it whilst making my previous builds in New Game, but gating Hack Silver is very easy in New Game Plus. You can just trade XP for more Hack Silver, and as you can see it will take it to the 3 enchantment sockets condition that you can find only in the Gauntlet of Ages if you're playing New Game. It will also cost you additional Skap Slag, as most, if not all, of the new perfected quality tier equipment that you can find in New Game Plus. So, in general, you gain new recipes to craft stuff as you move forward. From the get-go you will be able to craft the Cud of War tunic here. It's a very interesting set because it revolves around the usage of health stones and rage stones during combat to give you specific advantages. Like for example, here the chest piece, using a health stone or rage stone creates a powerful explosion that inflicts frost and burn damage on all nearby enemies. So during combat enemies will drop these items, you can just crush them, and when you crush them surrounded by enemies you will damage them, giving you breathing room and a general advantage. The gauntlets, if Kratos' health bar is full, using Hellstones will grant range, and vice versa. Very interesting and very useful. And the waist armor, using a Hellstone or Rage Stone grants a protective barrier preventing damage from enemy attacks. So this set gives you the ability to overpower enemies by enchanting Kratos' offensive and defensive capabilities, as well as using radial area damage to cause harm to enemies. Very interesting set. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way for it because it will take quite a few resources to upgrade, but you can see where the devs wanted to take the gear progression system with the new game plus mechanics, like giving you wildly powerful gear to tackle the challenge at hand. I'm playing in Gaming God of War here, and I find it pretty manageable, much more than my hard new game was back in the day, because you just have so many tools to work with and you retain your abilities. Keep in mind that more stuff will become available as you progress throughout the campaign, so don't be too eager to craft new stuff. Just work your way through the game, get some stuff in your inventory and a recipe list, and then choose what works for you to optimize Kratos and enjoy the game as much as possible. It's been FiOth, guys. I will be covering most of the stuff I can get my hands on in New Game Plus. I'm not gonna be able to make as many guides as I did for the game when it came out, but I will try to cover everything that I can. Sub, like, and share if you found this useful, and until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.